Hey, what's up all? It's Jono here, and welcome back to Pokémon Unbound, and we finally made it to Blizzard City. Oh, that was quite the brutal trek up the mountain through the blizzard, but we finally made it to the big city up at the top of the mountain. So let's now start doing some exploring. But first of all, while we're here, why is my controller not working? Hang on a second. That's better. I don't know why it just decided not to work there for a second. First things first, I think it's time to change the experience game back to normal experience share. Now that most of my Pokemon are pretty much at the same level, I feel like having like standard level ups for everyone will be just good enough. And yeah, decent squad coming along, I dare say. But I don't know whether I might need to do a little bit of extra training before this next gym battle, especially as by the looks of it, it might actually be a flying type gym and not an ice type gym as I originally thought it would be. So yeah, might have to potentially do some extra training, but you know, that's absolutely fine. But we've got a whole city to explore anyway, so let's go and do that. Hello. Have you ever heard of Isla? She's the one responsible for bringing Bill's PC to Boreas. Thanks to her, we can store our Pokemon somewhere. Ah, cool. Alright, what about you? Hello. Alice, the gym leader, likes to use flying-type Pokemon. Okay, so my suspicion was right when I read that sign, so it's actually a flying-type gym. Okay. I know, it's not what you expect from a gym up here. I mean, yeah, it fooled me. So, yeah, good going, person who created this ROM hack. When Pokemon evolve, they get stronger. But there is a benefit to not evolving a Pokemon right away. Pokemon that can still people that can still evolve can utilize an Eviolite to become tougher to beat in battle. I have an extra, so I'll be willing to part with it if you can show me a Pokemon that can still evolve. Well, luckily for you, I have a Fluffy. You are correct. Your Fluffy can indeed still evolve. So as promised. Okay, yeah. So obviously it raises the defense and special defense of a Pokemon that can evolve. Have a Pokemon that can still evolve, hold an Eviolite in battle to increase its defense. I mean, yeah, that's kind of useful actually. Also, hello, once again, mysterious person. You been to see Alice yet? Let me tell you, she's something else. When she ain't battling, she's working on something to let people fly without machines. Now that's something I can get behind. Ha ha ha. Yes, also, I've seen you, I think, in practically every Pokemon Center. But we've never formally introduced each other. Just, who are you? Sure, we'll find out eventually, but in the meantime, let's head on out and actually do a little bit of exploring. And actually, thinking about it, we do have the Eviolite, but why don't I give... Actually, do I have it here, or did I give this specific item to one of my Pokemon already? I'm sure I have the Quick Claw somewhere. Does one of my Pokemon have the Quick Claw? Because Fluffy's holding the Soothe Bell for some reason. In fact, I don't even know why you're holding the Soothe Bell, but whatever. Yeah, you're holding Mystic Water. Yeah, hardly any of my Pokemon are actually holding anything, so I need to check I should actually check what items my Pokemon are holding in storage. Let's have a look. Isla's PC and move items. So let's have a look and see what kind of items my Pokemon are holding. Yeah, Vanillite is holding the Never Melt Ice, but apart from that, no one else is holding anything, really? Let me have another look in my bag and just see what's what. Oh, I should have given that to one of my Pokemon whilst I was going through that blizzard. I mean, I only would have given it to one, but having the safety goggles on would have been useful, but never mind, eh? Actually, Soft Sand. I could give that to Gabite. Boost up your power of your ground-type moves, or rather specifically Bulldoze, but of course, seeing as we're going to be going as a flying-type gym, that's going to be completely useless. Ah, a piece of charcoal. Yeah, I'll give that to Litleo. I don't know why I haven't given these items before. I've just been holding on to these items for absolutely no reason whatsoever. An item to be held by Ditto. Extremely fine yet hard. This odd powder boosts the speed stat. Wait, when did I pick that up? Did that wild Ditto hold that and I didn't even notice? Interesting. Also, I thought I had an item that, I thought I had, like, the Quick Claw. Maybe not. Maybe I just imagined it. I don't know, maybe I just imagined it. But, whatever. At least I can give some certain items to some Pokemon, so that's something. Right, now that we've done all that, let's actually have a proper explore. Whoa, you look exhausted. Did you climb all the way up the mountain from Crater Town? Then I'm sure our greeter gave you a nice gift. Well, he certainly did. He gave me a Castelia cone, so, yeah, have an ice cream in a very cold city, but hey, it's the way it goes. Trainer, please help my mommy cook me food. I'm so hungry. What do you want me to do? Each day, I try to cook delicious meals for my family. I need some inspiration, though. If you could show me a Pokemon that's the poison type. Okay, you just want me to give you a poison type? Or show you a poison type? I mean, I'll try that. People say that to the east of the city is a hidden forest with a powerful Pokemon inside. But it's probably just a rumour, so most people tend to ignore it. Okay. I'll have a look and see if I have a poison-type Pokemon. I should have. Wait, of course I have. Skorupi. The people who live here aren't letting me in, so I'm forced to sit out here. Other people get to just press A next to the door and get let in. But not me. Life sucks. Oh, do you not know how to use your A button? Like that. Right, let's see who lives up here. Okay, looks like there's quite a bit of exploring to do, so this might just be an episode of just exploring, which I'm absolutely fine with. Hello? Hi? The urge to battle with someone you've tangled with before. Have you ever had that urge? I'm sure you have. I want to battle certain people again over and over too. So I've been giving these away, please take one. Ooh, the Versus Seeker. Oh, yeah. Okay, nice. Use that device and you'll find trainers looking for a rematch. You have to charge its battery to use it though. Oh, okay, excellent. We now have the Versus Seeker. Okay, definitely be making use of that. Especially, as I said, I do want to do a little bit of potential, like, extra training before this gym battle. As I don't know what the levels are going to be like, but now that we know it's a flying type gym, I might have to focus my attention a little bit on training up Flaffy. Anyway, let's see, let's have a look for a poison type Pokemon. Poison. Where's all my poison type Pokemon? I mean, I got a Zubat, I mean, that will do, although I just remembered, wait a minute, I've got some Pokemon in the preset, haven't I? I completely forgot. Oh, that's where the Quick Claw is. Ah, yes, I knew someone had the Quick Claw. Okay, it was just Quacker that had it. I completely forgot about it. I also forgot I have Nidorino. This is the Nidorino I caught from that Max like raid battle. Also, now I know what our item is, Ducklet. I will take that. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna give that to Fluffy. And I'm just going to give this Soothe Bell to, I don't know, no one. Put this item in the cube, there we go. And that will do. Now we've got the Nidorino, the Poison-type Pokemon. Let's go back to that person and see what kind of reward we get. Hopefully it's something good. Also, yeah, I knew I wasn't going crazy. I knew I had the Quick Claw somewhere. I just completely forgot about the preset box there. Yes. Do you think you can show me a... That's a... Yep, I have a Pokemon that is the Poison type. Have a Nidorino. Oh, you have that type. I'm inspired. Wait, you're inspired by poison? Oh boy. Yeah, we better make sure you don't use the poison in the food. Ooh, a berry though. What berry shall we have? Decisions, but you know what? I won't say no to a Pecha Berry. Especially as considering I did show you a Poison-type Pokemon, so it makes sense to give me a Pecha Berry. He's come back tomorrow too? Okay. Well, I'm glad that my Poison-type Pokemon gave you inspiration. Like, inspiration for your cooking. I just hope if the next time I come, I won't suddenly find some dead bodies here after you've used poison as inspiration. Yeah, okay, let's just gloss over that fact, shall we? Oh boy. Right, I think on that note, now that we've done that, let's bring back Meowstick. And put Nidorino back in this box for no reason. Actually, do I have any other strongish Pokemon? Actually, Scraggy's pretty strong, so I tell you what. Rather than being in that box, Scraggy, you can go in the preset here. Let's put you down on this next row. Do I have any other somewhat strong Pokemon that I could potentially put in this box here? Maybe Phantom, actually. I tell you what, Phantom, you can... no, not there. I want you to go into preset. So just go there for now, and we'll sort out at some point. Okay, let me just make sure I got that all right. Yep, that's all fine. And, okay, now let's get back to exploring. And I do know that there's at least an item to be found around here, so I need to make sure I grab that before I forget. I could have picked it up in the last episode, especially considering I did actually end up picking up one of those cells, but I decided to leave that item for another time. Also, yeah, there's nothing really around here, is there? No, so it's just a random empty bit of land, but at least there's someone's house to come into, so I'm just going to open up the door and say hello to anyone. Hello. Where the wind is ice cold, so are my hands. Would you like me to teach one of your Pokemon Ice Punch? 2 blue shards. Do I have enough blue shards? I think I do. Question is, can any of my Pokemon learn that? Lucario can, but probably not. Actually, I was going to say probably not worth it, but... I was going to say we are going to against a flying type gym, but then again, probably not sensible to use Lucario. So, never mind. And besides, that's probably not going to be wise anyway. How about I toss a free TM your way? Sure. Aurora Veil. This move reduces damage from physical and special moves for 5 turns during a hailstorm. Okay, that could be useful. It has an effect similar to both Reflect and Light Screen combined. The only catch is that it can only be used in hail weather. Could have done with that whilst on Route 8, but never mind. Also, someone has a mission for me, and one of these days I am actually going to find something useful in the bin. Some guy in one of the residences around here is giving away an item that allows you to rebattle trainers. It doesn't really work in caves, but on routes, it's super useful. I know, I've already spoken to the guy. Also, you've got something for me? My brother, please help me. I was babysitting him when he ran away down the mountain. Please help me find him. Okay, sure. I can't thank you enough. My brother's small, so there's no way he could have gone far. My bet he's gone somewhere on Route 8 right about now, and last I saw, he was wearing his favourite Pikachu costume. Oh dear, bad babysitter. A young boy in a Pikachu costume has run away from home. Find him and bring him home safely. Okay, I will do that right after I've done some exploring. Or should I actually be a good guy and actually just go looking for this kid now? I better be the good guy and actually look for this kid. And besides, I'm actually pretty close to the edge of town anyway, so that's absolutely fine. And actually, this might be a good opportunity for me to see if I can get the Versus Seeker to work. Ooh, in fact, I tell you what, let's actually get that set up now. Where's the Versus Seeker? Good to see that the Versus Seeker is getting used again. So if I register, okay, so presumably, okay, yeah, I can just select one of the two. That's fine. I won't use that yet until I find a big selection of trainers in the same area. Right. Where can I find this random kid? Might just make sense just to quickly check all of these little areas just in case. And actually, thinking about it, there were some random, like, gaps for no reason whatsoever. So maybe one of these random gaps will have where this kid is hiding. So let's have a look and see whether we can find this kid. Also, I really can't be bothered with these Pokemon. Also, is that the first time I've encountered a Snover? All those times on this route I've encountered bloody snow runs, but not Snover. Ah, this game, man. Anyway, where's this kid? Can we find this kid? Although, two trainers in fairly close range of one another. Let's actually see if I can use the Versus Seeker. Oh, you want a rematch? Alright, sure. You best not send out any weak Pokemon. Oh yeah, it's you. Alright. Question is, are your Pokemon actually stronger? Well, you're still using an Abra. It's level 25. I'm pretty sure that was the same level as it was before. Also, do I want to go back to use Charge and Electro Ball, or should I just use Electro Ball anyway? I'm just going to use Electro Ball. Let's get some damage on Abra before it has a chance to teleport away. Question is, what are you going to bring out next? Oh, it's the Stantler again. Oh, what a surprise. No doubt this Stantler's probably going to do the Confuse Ray and Hypnosis combo like it did last time. Or not, it actually used Takedown for a change. Aha, but Static took effect there. Nice. And actually, because you're paralyzed, I should be able to get the hit in first. Excellent. Yes, I know I was supposed to be looking for some random kid in a Pikachu costume, but got more important things right now, like battling. Nice, and level up for Flaffy. Now, I do have the Eviolite, so I could give that to you to give you a boost to defense and special defense, but really, that's not what I want. I think I'd rather have Flaffy evolve into an Ampharos. Cubchoo, right, I am going to switch Pokemon because... well, I just don't think Flaffy's going to last too long, so let's just make things a little easy, and we'll just use Lucario, just use Power Up Hit. Also, how are you faster than me? Level 26. Was that the same level as the last time we battled you in the last episode, or is that slightly higher level? I'm not sure. Can't really tell. Anyway, you're going to bring back Abra once again. I think we'll be okay to bring back Flaffy once again, because we know that Flaffy can launch its attack before Abra can, which is absolutely fine. And, yeah, let's just finish it off with an Electro Ball. Great balls of electricity, man. Nice. Not a huge amount of experience points, but you know what? That will do. Nice. Look, I'll go to level 31. And there we go. Shane has been defeated. So there we go. At least it's nice to see the Versus Seeker back. Might try that again. Before the end of this episode, just to see if I can get Flaffy to evolve into an Ampharos in preparation for this gym battle. Oh, of course a Pokemon decided to show up just from simply me turning around. Screw this game. Although I do have a couple of repels, but I don't know if I could be bothered using them right now, especially as most of the time I can. What do you mean I can't escape? Oh, come on. Don't start this nonsense again, game. Don't oh, that's going to knock out Flaffy, isn't it? Oh, wow. Okay, because there's a potential chance that I'm not going to be able to run away, I'm just going to bring out... I'm just going to briefly bring out Litleo and then run away. Ooh, screw this Snova. How could a thing that's basically like a tree stump be faster than my Flaffy? That's the problem with Flaffy. I just don't like the fact that it's just a bit on the slow side. I mean, I could obviously use either Electrike or Shinx if I wanted to, but... I don't know, I've always liked Ampharos, so I'd rather stick with Ampharos, at least until I could potentially find like a Pikachu or something. Anyway, I'm just going to switch my Pokemon around a little bit. Gabite, you might as well just go up top, and if we decide to have a battle, then so be it, but I'm more interested in trying to find this runaway kid. But surely this kid hasn't run off too far. Surely. Surely? Aha! I thought this cuttable tree was suspicious when I saw it, and it led to nothing. So, this is where the kid ended up. Ah! Please don't eat me! You're not a Pokemon. I thought a Pokemon was going to eat me. I want to go home. I ran away from my mean sister, but I really miss her now. Please take me back up to Blizzard City. I'll follow you there. Okay, well, come along, kid. While teamed up with Willy, the first 3 viable Pokemon in your party will be selectable for battle. Okay. Well, I guess that's fine. But I really can't be bothered doing any battling while I'm here, while I'm trying to bring this kid home. But, hey, in fairness, at least you were easy to spot. Indeed, you are indeed wearing a Pikachu costume. But even though you're wearing a costume, I can't imagine that's going to be that warm for this kind of environment. So, yeah. Maybe you should think about your options next time you decide to do something that if you don't agree with your, like, quote-unquote mean sister. So, yeah. Maybe have, like, an alternative option instead of trying to run away down through a blizzard. Anyway, I'm just going to jump back to when we finally get to back to Blizzard City, because honestly, I'm basically just trying to... this is basically hardly exciting gameplay. Alright, we've made it. I know the way home from here. I had fun walking with you. You're the best. Well, I still think I should at least check in and make sure. Also, that kid must be as fast as a Pikachu, considering he just literally ran off, like, went off screen, and then the moment I started running, he just bolted out of there. Also, it was in this one, wasn't it? Yes, here we are. Yep. I'm assuming... Yeah, there he is. He's back. My brother told me all about his journey back up here. You're amazing. Quite the, yeah, I was kind of expecting, actually. I returned your brother, so I get the TM for return. It contains return. It's a move that gets stronger the more your Pokemon likes you. It's a perfect TM for such a nice person like you. Nice, and there we go. That's my 5th mission complete, but I know I have a whole bunch of other missions still to do. Also, any extra words, kid? It's you, the big trainer, who saved me. You're the best. Well, you're welcome. Just don't go running away down the mountain again. Like, it's a good job I thought about that spot there, you know, thinking it was a little bit suspicious when I first walked up that route, but, yeah, and as it turns out, I was right. Anyway, I should probably heal my Pokemon, but ideally, I would like to do a little bit of training before the end of this episode, just to see if I can get, Flaffy to evolve into an Ampharos. But I've still got more of this city to explore, so we'll have a quick look and see what's what. Okay, so let's go up this way. Kind of cool that he got 2, like, Pidgeot, like, statues on 2 poles there. I guess that's another, like, reference to the fact that the gym leader uses flying-type Pokemon. Why did I not click on that before in the last episode? Although, in fairness, I was kind of running around like a headless chicken, trying to find the Pokemon Center, despite the fact I'd already found the Pokemon Center, and I kind of thought it was the Pokemon Gym at first. Anyway, Blizzard City, the chilly mountain city. Indeed. Also, is there anything hidden around here? I don't think there was, no, but I know there was still an item to be found around here, so I need to grab that soon. Nope, nothing suspicious there. But one thing I do need to do is I need to stock up on some items, as well as also sell some items. Also, hello. One of the Sinnoh gym leaders likes to come here on vacation. She likes battling, so if you find her, make sure you're prepared for a tough fight. Okay. I wonder who. They say some of the ugliest people shop at Pokemart. I heard there's even a website documenting them all. What the heck? You mean there's like an entire Reddit page of ugly people that shop in Pokemarts? Pretty sure I'm going to be up. I'm pretty sure I'd be part of that list. Have you ever heard of a Pokemon called Eevee? I certainly have. It's a super adorable Pokemon. I'd love to see an Eevee someday. So do I, at least in this game. But at the moment, I don't think I've encountered one yet, so never mind. Also, let's buy some essentials. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to grab a few more Great Balls. I'll just buy 6 of them for now. Let's buy a couple more potions. So 6 potions, that'll do nicely. But other than that, I can't really buy anything else, but I will... I'll leave this Repels for now, partly because I completely forgot I've already got 7, so I could have used those, but it's fine. Anyway, ooh, hello, a TM shop. Shockwave. Ooh, Shockwave could be useful. Rock 2. Actually, that could also be useful. Brine, Venoshock, Low Sweep, Pluck, Bulldoze. Oh, I tell you what, it's expensive. But if I teach Shockwave to Flaffy, That could be a good backup option, so you know what? I'm prepared to spend the 10 grand. And actually, Rock Tomb might not be a bad idea against the flying types either, especially if I have a Pokemon that can learn that, so you know what? I'm going to buy that too. The rest, though, I'm going to leave, but I do have some things to sell. Let's see. For example, I do have the Big Pearl. I can sell that for almost 4 grand. Very nice. But other than that, I don't think there's anything else I can really sell. Oh, apart from the Stardust. Yeah, I'll sell that. There we go. And I think that's all I can really sell for the time being. Yeah, that's probably all I can sell right now, but you know, that's absolutely fine. Ooh, I tell you what, that could be potentially useful in terms of these TMs. Let's go with my TM case, let's have a look. Well, first of all, let's go to Shockwave, and indeed, Fluffy can learn that. Curiously, Meowstic can also learn it. Ooh, potential option. And yes, just as I thought, I have at least 2 Pokemon that can learn Rock Tomb, so actually I do potentially have some options. But I'll tell you what, let's definitely teach Shockwave to Fluffy. Let's see, so Shockwave, a power of 60, and it can't be evaded, so that'll be useful in case any of the flying type Pokemon end up using like Double Team or something. Question is, what should I replace it with? I mean, Charge Beam, it's weaker. But yeah, it does have it only has a chance of raising special attack, and it also has a chance to miss. Whereas Electro Ball, yeah, the faster the user is than the foe, the greater the damage. Ugh, that's not going to be useful against the flying type Pokemon, especially considering it's Fluffy, who are infamously slow. I think in this instance, actually, it might make more sense just to stick with Charge Beam. I just don't like the fact that Charge Beam is only a 90% accuracy. Screw it, we're just going to forget Charge Beam. But the fact that Meowstic can also learn that could potentially be useful, so you know what? This might not be the greatest of ideas, but you know, as a backup, I might just teach this to you. Let's see. I think it makes the most sense just to forget Confusion, because it's only, like, Psybeam is a little bit stronger, and it's only like 5 PP less than Confusion. So you know what? I think it makes sense just to have you forget Confusion. So yeah, you know what, we're going to go along with that. And as for Rock Tomb, yeah, that could be a good alternative option. So I'll tell you what, I'm definitely going to teach that to Gabite. No point teaching that to Lucario, because I'm probably not going to be using Lucario against, like, the flying types. Let's see, question is, what should I forget? I don't know if I really want to forget any of these moves, actually. 2 Brutal Strikes in 1 turn, or I could just simply... Decisions. Power of... effectively like a power of 80 over those, like, 2 hits. This is 70, but this has a high critical hit ratio. I might make this might be the wrong decision, but I'm actually going to forget Dual Chop. And besides, I got some Heart Scale, so if I can remember where to have, like, moves get relearned, then I'll just use that. And also, looks like... yeah, I don't think there's any other moves I really need to teach, so that's fine. But yeah, interesting. The fact that we can get some TMs there, that's very nice in preparation for this gym battle. Also, hello. Many trainers in Blizzard City love using flying-type Pokemon. They pride themselves on their birds' resistance to cold. Take this item to feel just like them. A sharp beak. Oh, okay, cool. Cheers. The sharp beak raises the power of flying-type moves when held. Indeed, it does. Exactly what it said. Also, let's keep on exploring. And yeah, this bit of exploring is taking a lot longer than I thought. Although, of course, I guess that's because I was stuck trying to find a runaway child before. Whatever will I do? My beloved baby was taken from me by some crook. How can I perform on stage without her? Please help me get my baby back. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I know that my baby was taken by a man dressed in grey. That's all I know. I wish I knew where he went. 9 Tails of Snow. An idol can't perform without her precious Pokemon. Track down the burglar that stole her Pokemon. Okay. Whether we'll find that person in this episode, I don't know. But having said that, I do potentially want to do some extra training before we take on the gym anyway, so I might potentially do that in the next episode. Oh, Candice! Oh, hi there! I don't think I've seen you around here yet. Are you on vacation? Like Candice? Oh, those are gym badges you got there, are they? No, I'm not the Blizzard City gym leader, I'm just taking a break here. But if you're looking for a battle anyway, I sure wouldn't say no to one right now. Okay, I'm going to say no for now, because you're a gym leader, and I have no idea how strong your Pokemon are, so I might hold off for the next episode before I battle you. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll hold off until the next episode, and if it turns out that you're stupidly strong, then I at least know and I can restart that episode. But if it turns out I can easily beat you, then that's fine. I will still make for an episode. The name's Isla. Under the tutelage of Nat, I was able to bring Bill's PC over to Boris and develop my own version. Ah! Good to see you finally. Thanks to my improvements, you can now store up to 750 different Pokemon in my PC. That's a far cry from the 420. Cool. Allowed in Bill's PC. Well, I mean, that's pretty good. Oh, you're Jono. Eula said you'd be coming. Ah, yes. Oh, who am I? I may not look it, but I'm his sister, Natasha Log. He told me to expect a new trainer with a Pokedex, so if you've caught at least 15 species of Pokemon, I have just the thing prepared. Yeah, easy. So there we go, we got the Dex Nav. Nice. What I gave you was a Dex Nav. It will make your task of capturing Pokemon plenty easier. Once you've seen a Pokemon, search for it using the Dex Nav, and then there's a high chance of it appearing around you. My assistant can provide further explanations. Ooh, very nice. Alright, sure. As Nat's assistant, I am capable of explaining the Dex Nav to you. Alright, well, tell me all about it then. The Dex Nav consists of 2 parts, an interface and a search bar. The interface can be accessed from the start menu and allows you to choose a Pokemon to search for. If a Pokemon can be found in your current location and a Pokemon is registered as at least seen in your Pokedex, then it will appear as searchable. Once a Pokemon is chosen with A, it will appear on the search bar while the search is active. To find a Pokemon you've chosen to search for, keep an eye out for phenomena such as rustling grass or dust clouds in caves. You need to approach these slowly, otherwise the Pokemon will flee. Do note that if the Pokemon is not registered as caught in your Pokedex, it may be difficult to locate before it is captured. Each time you encounter a Pokemon with the Dex Nav, its search level increases and future searches may yield better Pokemon. Okay, interesting. Right, oh my god, there's so much here. Searching. When searching for Pokemon, you can choose to search for either land-based Pokemon or water-based Pokemon. Water-based include both Pokemon found by surfing and by fishing. However, Pokemon found by fishing will only appear as searchable if you have obtained the necessary rod to hook them yourself. Additionally, it's important to note, regardless of the Pokemon you are searching for, it will be much more difficult to find if you have not caught the species prior. Okay. Alright, what about potential? As your search level increases, so does the chance of perfect stats. The potential of having a perfect stat is indicated on the search bar with a silver star as you approach the Pokemon. A Pokemon can have at most 3 perfect stats, each indicated by a gold star. Okay. Special moves. Some Pokemon may be encountered with special moves. The chance of this happening is higher with a higher search level. Regardless of whether or not the Pokemon has a special move, if your search level is high enough, the Pokemon's first move will be indicated on the search bar as you approach the Pokemon. Oh, blimey, okay. Some Pokemon may be encountered with their hidden ability. The chance of this happening is high with a higher search level. Yada yada yada, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. Okay. And held items may be encountered with a held item. Indicate your search bar. Blah 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 blah. Oh, you went too quickly there. Okay, so looks like this Dex Nav might be a pretty powerful thing. Okay, definitely gonna have to make use of that. In fact, you know what? I might actually do that in the next episode. You know what? I think I have an idea to what to do for the next episode before we take on the gym leader. Anyway, registration. Pokemon may be registered for searching by pressing R while the interface is open. If a Pokemon is registered and the R button mode is set to Dex Nav scan, then pressing R outside a battle will allow for an immediate search of the Pokemon provided it appears in the area. Okay. And chaining. Chaining is when the Dex Nav is used to encounter Pokemon many times in a row. A chain builds every time you capture or defeat a Pokemon encountered with the Dex Nav. If you do not capture or defeat a Pokemon, the chain breaks. A chain will also break if, outside a battle, a Pokemon runs away from you or you encounter a Pokemon not using the Dex Nav. Saving and restarting the game also breaks the chain. The chain resets every 100 battles, and the higher the chain, the higher the Pokemon level. Additionally, when the chain reaches 50 or 100, Pokemon have a higher chance of being found shiny. Ooh. This is indicated by a gold star next to the chain length on the HUD. Oh, blimey. Okay, this is definitely something I'm going to have to experiment. Okay, well, in that case then, I'm definitely going to experiment that in the next episode. Before we do the gym battle, because as I said, I do want to evolve Fluffy into an Ampharos before we take on the gym, that's for sure. Right, also, how much more is there to explore? The flying type is the only type that is not grounded. What is grounding? Grounded Pokemon take damage from spikes and benefit from the effects of terrains, among other things. You'll learn all about them the more you battle. Indeed. So that goes back around that way. Also, there was an item here. Oh, it's round that way. Alright, fine. I'll run all the way around here. And then all the way around here. Just for this item. This better be good. I'll let you off, game. That is a good item. I'll gladly take that revive. Right, anyway, let me just finish off doing some exploring. But I gotta say, yeah, this is taking a lot longer than I thought, this exploring, which is great. Hello? Hi. Hi, do you have an Onyx? Want to trade it for my Electrode? It's great for you if you want to battle my mommy. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't think I've caught an Onyx, but sounds like you're the child of the gym leader. Right, okay. I mean, I do have Fluffy, which will eventually evolve into an Ampharos, but I do have some potential backup options as well in terms of, you know, teaching certain moves to certain Pokemon. Anyway, who's in here? Hello. Who builds a city on top of a frozen mountain? You may be wondering. Well, about 20 years ago, a bunch of bird keepers got together and decided they wanted a nice high place for their Pokemon to train. With the help of this dude named Aros and his partner Pokemon, they built this city in under a year. It amazes me what great things people and Pokemon can accomplish by working together. Say, your face reminds me of his a little. Indeed. Anyway, the gym leader Alice lives downstairs. She's away running the gym most of the time, so she usually leaves her kid home alone. I personally would never leave my son home alone. His mind is too delicate. He can't bear to be without his mama. Well, are you worried that if you did leave him home alone, he might end up setting up a whole bunch of traps to stop some crooks? Actually, you should have sent that kid to that other person's apartment. If, you know, the person that had their Pokemon stolen. Maybe that would have stopped the robbery. Anyway, the Blizzard City Gym is the only gym in West Boreas with a unique exterior design. The gym's interior layout wouldn't fit inside a normal gym. I see. But I already read the gym sign in the last episode. But other than that, I think we've explored pretty much everything. Oh, no, wait, there's still another building there. Wait a minute, there's still one more building here. My poor Pokemon. Ever since the entrance to the KBT Expressway froze over, they've had nowhere to train. Say, how would you like to battle my Pokemon? I'm going to say no, because I'm going to need to wrap up this episode in a bit. But I will do that in the next episode. especially when I'm going to go on, well, see if I can go on the hunt for this burglar. Also, you have a mission for me. You there, young trainer. Would you be a dear and help me with a task? Sure. Oh, thank you. My grandson's birthday is coming up, and I want to bake him a pie, but I don't have all the ingredients. I only need 1 pecha berry, 1 qualot berry, 1 fresh water. If you could bring them to me as soon as possible, it would be much appreciated. Well, I've already got a pecha berry. Do I have a qualot berry? Okay. I think I have most of those items. Oh, there's the Dex Nav. Oh, okay. I definitely have to check that out in the next episode. Right, so let's have a look. I got a pecha berry. Oh no, I don't have a qualot berry. I thought I did. Do I have a fresh water? I do. It's just a berry I'm missing. Okay. Well, if I can find that berry, then that'll be easy done. Anyway, I've been expecting you. Oh ho ho! The look on your face is priceless. Don't worry, my friend. The Cup Master told me you were coming. Oh, so I was right. I've been saying that to every person who's walked through my door since I received this call, but you're the first person to have a look of relief on their face. Nice! Now we have Rock Smash! Excellent! That HM contains Rock Smash, if it wasn't already obvious. You can use it to smash any cracked rocks in your path. Just remember, in order to use Rock Smash, you first need to obtain Blizzard City's gym badge. Which of course makes sense, but at least we now have Rock Smash. Excellent. Right, 1 more room to check out. Also 1 more bin. I said 1 more bin. No, nothing there. Fine. Alright. Anyone living in here? Oh, hello. Hi. Hey, listen up. Have you been travelling and noticed some boulders in your path that you just couldn't budge? Well, there's a guy in Epidemi Town who is the master of teaching Pokemon how to move big boulders. Talk to him ASAP if you want to move those pesky things. Alright. I have a feeling it's quite a long way away, though. Ah! His brain appears to be fried. Calling all trainers, a swarm of Glameow have appeared around Route 11. This is a rare opportunity to get your hands on a Glameow. Okay. Is that why your brain is fried? Because you discovered that there's a whole bunch of Glameow just showing up for whatever reason? I mean, that's kind of cool. Also, I need to pay more attention to the TV for any, like, swarms of Pokemon. But you know what? I think on that note, it looks like I've pretty much explored this entire city. So, yeah. I was thinking about doing the gym in the next episode, but with the recent addition of the Dex Nav, as well as potentially trying to do at least one of these missions, I might have to hold off from doing the gym battle until like a later episode. Because it looks like there's still quite a thing still to do, hopefully. At least if I can at least get lucky and find that burglar who stole that idol's Pokemon. We shall see. And also, I'm going to battle you, and I'm also potentially going to try and battle Candice. We'll see how strong she really is. But, yeah, definitely need to see what that's like, and we'll just take it from there in the next episode. So, on that note, thanks very much for watching, everyone, and until next time, I shall catch you all later.